Hello everyone, this is Vikavya, Senior Biomedical Engineer and Career Expert from Medicalogy Healthcare. So today I am here to present a webinar on Beyond the Degree Career for Biomedical Engineers. So today in this session we will be discussing about A to Z all the career field for biomedical engineer and where you have to apply the skill apart from what you are studying in the college. So in this video you will be clear with all the details, what are the skills, how much vacancy and what are the salaries packages are there for different field. At the end of this video you will be having the clarity of which field is better for you and for that field what and all things you have to do. So let's go into the session. So before going to that, I just want to introduce my company, Medicalogy Healthcare, so which is one of the most sales and service medical equipment company. So we are expanding our company for students opportunity, so providing internships and various field and offering a practical exposure. So this is newly we are doing from our company in this year. So apart from that we are also doing a manufacturing level PCB board designing and servicing. So overall quality analyst and testing process also done in our company. So beyond that we also direct the students to choose the right professional path. So overall more than 5000 employees are trained here and more than 2000 students are undergoing this career session and got placed in a professional company. Okay, from this I just want to take a note. Okay, each and everything whatever I'm telling you just have a note. So what are the important things? Okay, so before going to what are the fields are available in biomedical field, so I just want to tell you what actually a biomedical engineer is involved. Okay, so what we are actually thinking is it's totally medical device troubleshooting, servicing, hospital biomedical engineer. So it's totally only medical field is involved in this and plus few engineering field. So this is not only medical field, it also involve other field like computer science and IT, electronic and instrumentation. So where computer science and IT in plays a major role is, as many of you might have went to internships, right? So internships or any programs you might have went and you might have saw some medical equipments. Okay, so that medical equipments, are we doing manually anything? No, it's automatically fetching the data from the patient, whether it is image or whether it is signals. So this image or whatever signals it is processing, it's all comes under this computer science and IT. So some software is involved in this computer science and IT field is also involving in this biomedical. Apart from that, what are the designs we are having? Okay, PCB board designings, internal connection, amplifiers, boards, also all other things comes under this electronics and instrumentation engineering. So what is the role of this mechanical engineering? So as I already told, so some design we have to fix for the devices, either is multipara or anything, how the device should looks. Apart from that, stent, cardiac stents and prosthetics, okay, all other things, this mechanical engineering fields also involving in our biomedical engineer. So other electrical connections, it all will be done by our electrical engineer. So if you want to specialize in this field, so you should have this all the knowledges. Okay, so what our college syllabus do, in first year we might have studied basic C or C++, oops and all we might have studied. Okay, in mechanical engineer I am not sure whether your syllabus involve CAD type of things and all. Okay, instrumentation basics we study. So what I am telling you is, if you want to get skill in some specialized area in biomedical engineer, it is very necessary to have more skill. Apart from your syllabus, you have to learn some extra skills. Okay, that is very very mandatory. So let's go into what are the opportunity available in our field. Okay, the first one, most common, all students need is biomedical engineering in hospital. Most of the students have an interest in this field. Okay, so what, as a biomedical engineer in hospital, what you are going to do, what will be your role is, you will be doing troubleshootings, okay, services, and you have to ensure how the medical equipment are working, and you have to maintain the document. Okay, so one of the biggest advantage in this role is you will be learning about almost all the equipments. Okay, not only specific, you will be learning all. When it's come to the vacancies, so vacancy, you can see two types of vacancy. First one is government. Okay, in this government, if you want to become a biomedical engineer under government, so you have to write a entrance exam like gate. Okay, some government hospital, they conduct separate exams, okay, for hiring also. So what you have to do is, for example, you selected and you got a biomedical engineer position in Madurai. So in Madurai, number of government hospital is there, means for that number of government hospital, you are the one biomedical engineer there, so you are responsible for all the surrounding hospitals. So you have to go, travel is involved in this almost. So multiple biomedical engineer will be there, so they have to travel for particular area. So if you see, government packages are like 55K you will get. Okay, the thing is, you have to travel. When it comes to private, the salary is very very low, which is 10K to 15K. As your experience increases, even for 10 years, your salary package will be 30K only. Why? Because see, vacancy are less if you go for private, because only one biomedical engineer is needed for one hospital. Okay, so in that cases, or some few a good bedded hospital like 1000 and 2000, they will hire 3 or 4, maybe till 10 they can hire. But if you see in the packages level, it is less, so 10 to 15K. So only one advantage you will have is all equipment learning, but the disadvantage is financial. Financial growth is very very less. Next, the most 85% of vacancy, what actually we are seeing is sales and service engineer. Okay, my recommendation, if you are getting any vacancy, sales and service or only service, you go for that. The sales only I never recommend for the students. Why I never recommend means, it doesn't have any technical knowledge, no technical knowledge. So this only need good communication. Okay, if you have good communication, you can go, but later after 5 years you can get a opportunity like sales manager. So in this field, a student totally lost their technical knowledge, so which I don't prefer. So as an engineer, you should have a technical knowledge. Okay, so let's see types of service. Many students, what the companies know, for me traveling is a very difficult, I can't travel. So what we think is, yeah, travel involved. I'm telling you, there are some types in this, there is no travel is needed. Okay, let's see how we can earn a good package in this salary, sorry, service. Okay, first one is general. So in general, you will get 15K. What do you mean by general? So normal multipara monitor, infusion, okay, syringe, ECG, these are common equipments which are found in the hospital. Okay, so in that common equipment, if you go, your package is 15K. Okay, it will increase as your experience increases, it will increase. Okay, next is in-house. So this is like no travel, so you no need to travel anywhere. You will be in the factory. Okay, so they will bring the machines to you and you have to do the service. Okay, so in which case this is applicable, like endoscopy, okay, arthroscopy. So all scopes, equipments. So all scopes type of equipments. See what it will happen means, for example, endoscopy is having some problem, so even a service engineer comes, immediately he can't do the service or give it to the doctor. No, if some cases like some blockage is there inside the scope means he can do. So most of the cases what they will do, they will bring the endoscopy to the factory, and there this in-house service engineer, okay, this in-house service engineer will service it and give it back. Okay, the package will be like 17K, because you're sitting, there is no travel, so maybe 17K or more than that, based on what type of scopes you are servicing. Next is specialist. I just want to know, many students want to, even if I'm traveling, I'm getting 15K, 20K, okay, why my salary is not high? So for example, see, there are many field, even in your subject you are studying separate, like diagnostic and therapeutic, radiological equipment, rehabilitation, so these are separate field equipments, right? So specialist, when it comes like bigger equipments which are very very costly, like radiological, okay, equipments, operation equipments, operation theaters, okay, that type of equipment, this equipment are so costly. If the machine is costly, okay, machine is costly means very sensitive, because we have to handle properly. So a common biomedical engineer can't do this, so for this we need some specialist. So if you go like radiological equipment or operation theater equipment, so in that cases your packages will be very very high package. Okay, so it's almost start from 35K to more 60, 80K, like that you can go. Okay, so if you want to earn best and you like service engineer, it's okay for you, then go for specialist. Okay, where the package is very very high, so cost as the equipment is so costly, for example MRIs is in crores. Okay, for that a special engineer is needed. So if the machine is cost, service engineer, they have to pay costly amount, so in that basis we get good salary. No, I don't want to travel but I like repairing the machines, then you go for in-house service engineer. Okay, no, I'm commonly I just want to learn common equipment, so you can go for basics. So what are the companies which are providing in-house general specialist, these and are also the last slide I will be mentioning you. Okay, next is sales only. Sales is good, the only disadvantage is there is no technical knowledge. So in that case, if you are interested, okay fine, I have good communication, I don't have any technical knowledge, or if you don't want to learn furthermore and just you want to get it once, you can go. After 5 years you will get good packages only. Okay, in that good packages you will be like in the position of sales manager, like that positions you can get. So my suggestion, either you go for such a service or just go for both sales and services. Okay, so this is the 85% highest job vacancy available in the India. Next is application engineering. So this application engineering also involves the travel. You have to travel. Okay, so what their job is, like for example in the hospital, if new machines is coming or they are buying new machines, see each brand have different options, so the different option this application engineer will explain. Okay, this application engineer to accept, for example already there is old stuff is there, so old stuff, when new stuff don't know how to operate, then you can call a application engineer from a company, so they will come and explain. So in that case you will get a technical knowledge. Okay, in this case you will get technical knowledge but not a servicing knowledge, how the machines work, so what are the options are there, so all the knowledge you will get, but traveling involves. Okay, so your vacancy you will have monthly 35 percentage of vacancy we get for application engineer. Salary starts from 25K, sorry, 15K to 25K for fresher. Depends upon why 15K means, depends upon which area you are traveling. For example, you are traveling from one state to another state, as a fresher you will get 25,000. Internal state means the salary will be slightly less. So the next comes is medical device designing is the one of the best, I will say, if you have the skill. Okay, learning this is difficult. I'm telling you, difficult. It doesn't mean impossible. The thing is, starting you won't understand many things, but once you start learning and you will start practicing, definitely you will be in a very good position. Okay, so what this medical device design is for whenever a manufacturing company, so whatever they are designing, two things they will design. Okay, one is internal and another is external. Okay, in this internal is done by all the PCBs or electronic items and all. This external is how a device should look. Okay, how the device should look like prosthetic or cardiac stent, all these things comes under this. Okay, so what you will be doing is they will give some measurement. For example, some prosthetic they need, so they will give the measurements to you. Okay, that measurement based design you will do. This design is sent to the mechanical workshop. They will make this device, then testing, then it will go for market. Okay, so this phase, so designing is your job. Okay, so for this you have to learn one software which is SolidWork. I mentioned here what knowledge needed. This SolidWork is if you are BME. If mechanical students are coming, they will do CAD. Okay, so especially for if you're doing medical means, I will recommend this solid work. So what happens is whenever this vacancy comes, all mechanical students come and join. Why not BME? Okay, the reason is we biomedical students only. So whenever we are doing internship, what we are doing, we will search for hospital, we will search for industry, we will ask troubleshooting, I want to learn service. This is what you are asking. Ever you asked about this medical device? No, because we don't know these are the things available. Okay, even when I was in college I don't know. When I came to industry, then I learned, okay, these are the things are there. Okay, I tell you, if you do the solid works, if you have certificate and if you learn, I can assure you, instead of mechanical, companies are ready to hire biomedical engineer students. The thing is we don't have knowledge in this area. So if you are in first year, second year, third year, final year, if you have time and if you can, you go and learn. Okay, especially this first year, second year, third year students, you start learning this. Okay, there is no travel. Okay, just you have to apply your skills. Initially it will like feel like totally different or something difficult. Okay, difficult doesn't mean impossible, so you start learning. So once you start learn skilled up in this area, I tell you this 35K is less. Okay, more than 35K as a fresher to 60K as a fresher you can get the salary, depend upon what you are designing. Okay, difficult, but value is very very high. So what you people, you start doing internship on this type of areas. Okay, learn, get certificate, apply. Many medical uh, companies are hiring this. Okay, at the last slide I will tell you what are the companies involved these things. Okay, the best one, highest salary. Why 35% vacancy? Because we are the reason we didn't involve in learning this thing, and I am not sure in syllabus or in colleges they involve CAD or something type of subjects in biomedical engineering department. So if there means if you learn this, 35% can increase to 80 to 90%, I assure you. So you people start learning and only you can change this. Next one is a quality analyst and testing. This is also one of the best jobs, especially I recommend for female candidate. So no traveling is there. Okay, as I already told, in a manufacturing field, once the device is designed, before going to the market, the first process, sorry, last process they have to do is testing. Without testing, a single device can't be marketed. Okay, so in this case is 35 to 45% of vacancy we get for this, mostly in Bangalore we get the vacancies. So the fresher salary is 25k to 35k based on the which equipment you are testing. Okay, it's a fresher salary, not experience salary. So here also no travel, you have to sit, they will give the websites and you have to do the testings. Okay, so the testing, what knowledge you need is ISO standard certification and basic testing knowledge. So this ISO standard involve quality test for medical device. Okay, this is the course you have to do. So our company also providing this course, and apart from many other are there. Okay, so this is should be either done by the institute or either it can be done by any company if they are providing you that. Okay, so this is one of the best one. Okay, salary package is also good. The only thing you need is you should know all the ISO standards for medical devices. You have to learn that. If you know, if you have that knowledge, then you can go and shine in this field. Next is this PCB design and service. This is the new job. What currently we are getting is totally new. Previously, they won't hire biomedical engineers for this. They used to hire triple students or EC students for this. Okay, so now they currently started. So what knowledge you should have? Okay, if, as I already told, if you have time, please start learning, select any one of this and you start learning. So for PCB design is different, service is different. Designing means in software they will be giving one a template, like these are the things I want, amplifier I want, resistor I want, what are the things they will give you. So based on that, using this software you can take a screenshot and keep using this software. You have to learn anyone. Autodesk Eagle is also best one for this. Okay, so if you have the designing knowledge, you can go. No, I want to service. This is also no travel. You don't have to travel anywhere. You have to sit in the factory and you have to do the service. Only the soldering, you should do good soldering. Okay, good troubleshooting. Where is the problem? Okay, these are the thing. If you are expert in this, practice soldering, how to solder small chips. Okay, how to do that. If you have that knowledge, then you can go. Okay, for PCB designs, many institutes providing, companies also providing this, so you can join and learn this. Okay, this package is too high. Okay, so design packages is 35k. Okay, service also 25 to 35k you will get as a fresher based on what are the equipments you are handling. So currently it's new, so we are till getting 25% of BME vacancy for PCB design. Next is R&D. Okay, so R&D is totally research department. So for this, for example, per company one R&D will be there, head will be there. So 25 to 35%. So you have to do higher studies, ME or MTech qualification. To enter this seat, what knowledge you need is you have good projects in your ME and BE and good paper publications. You have how much research patents you have. If you done that, then you can go into this. Okay, but it needs experience. Definitely experience is needed. As a fresher, very rarely, mostly they won't. So salary package will be 37 to 60. Next one is software engineer. Everyone wants, because all think is this IT have the highest salary. So what I should do as a biomedical engineer? Like in a IT company, there are some IT company. Okay, IT company which do software for medical device, multipara. Okay, like the device they use, ECG, all are working in a software, right? So how it's from where they are coming? That are all IT students, CSE students only doing. right? From IT company, we have tie up with IT, and they will do and they will give us. Okay, apart from that, website, patient websites, okay, hospital management website, all are done by this software. So what we are thinking is, as a biomedical engineer, it's very difficult to go in IT field because lot of code is there. Code is nothing but a simple language. I'm telling you, it's a simple language. Okay, if you can learn apart from your mother tongue, you can learn English, Hindi, then why can't you learn a computer language? Okay, so you might see hundred of code, but it's not difficult, guys. I'm telling you, it's not difficult. See, this vacancy is less than 5%. Why? Here also we are the reason. We didn't involve properly in learning this. What we are only concentrating internship in medical equipments. Okay, so you should learn this C++, C, Python, Java, JavaScript. I'm telling you, if you go to hospital X-ray machine, okay, multiparam machine, do you think it's a very huge code they have, right? Different language? No, basic C++ codes are there. Okay, there are many frameworks are there. Okay, frameworks are there. If you learn that, okay, I'm telling you, it will also not take more than 1 month to learn. So you are fresher, my suggestion is you learn Python or C++. Java, JavaScript, in some cases it's not usable. I will not tell like that. But C++, Python, you start with Python. Okay, this Python basics only we are using in our all equipments. Okay, basics things only we are using, so not more than that. So why less than 5% vacancies biomedical engineering? Because we are not strong in this code. We did an internship in this. Okay, that's why what happening, CSC students are coming inside, IT students are coming, even though the code is for medical device. Medical device, for medical instruments or devices only we are coding. But inside who are coming? CSC IT, because they are learning this, we are not learning this. If you learn, take spend time, nothing wrong in that. Spend time. If you do this, as a fresher you can go with 80K per month salary to 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh per month you can get. You can easily placed. Okay, nothing is difficult if you try this. Okay, if we want to change this 5%, I'm telling you, the job is not 80% also, I will not say 90% of job vacancies there, all are 95%, all are CSC IT. No biomedical engineer coming inside because they didn't expertise. So as a fresher, I'm not telling you to study or big codes like number. No, basic Python you study. Python. Okay, basic Python plus apply that Python code in signal and imaging. Okay, why signal and imaging? Means all the equipment what we are doing, something it is fetching and something it is analyzing. So mostly it's signal and images based only. Next come business. So many students say like they want to do the startup. Okay, one of the biggest advantage, once you start this and you catch the path, means no one can pull you down. Okay, so in this business, what we do, see, normally how that marketing is done. For example, the chips packet is 10 rupees, so you are getting for 5 rupees, you can sell up to only 10 rupees, not more than that. Okay, but in this medical device there is no MRP. If you're buying for 10K, you can sell it for 2 lakhs. That is decided by you only. Okay, but if you have that opportunity, doesn't mean you just give a lot of cost. Okay, you should maintain some cost according to your profit. That is also important as a ethics. Okay, so the thing is, no MRP. You can buy for 5,000, sell it for 6,000. Sorry, 5 rupees, or you can sell it for 6,000. No one will ask. So, what are the opportunities you have is sales service, like you have to buy the equipment and you can sell. Okay, service knowledge or hospital service you can do by yourself. Okay, manufacturing means you. have to invest lot of money. So initially you can't invest. First, you initially, my suggestion to start with sales and service, then go for manufacturing field. So how to apply for this is register government registration you have to do Udyam portal. And many students thinks like for business we should apply pan first everything. No, if it is a very small startup, you can use your own pan card, and you can register with Udyam portal, so you will get the certificate. If you want to invest money and if you don't have the money, means there are many MSME loans they are providing. Okay, so in this MSME loan, what you have to mention is type of business. Okay, what you are going to do, and after 5 years how your business will be. So for that you have to make a document. Okay, apply in MSME portal. Okay, Aadhaar, PAN, few things it will ask. After that they will give you one bank name. Go and submit the whatever the project, the paper after 5 years till whatever you have done. So once you submit that, they will analyze whether it is true, what are the things or stuffs are needed, and based on that they will give you money. So it's one of the best. So initially without knowledge you can't go inside. So first you have to work in some company and you have to analyze how company is working. Based on that, after few years you can get into this field. One of the best. Once you have a good contact with hospital and biomedical engineer, they start buying equipments from you, so you are the one of the richest person. Next is non-core opportunities. Okay, why I have mentioned in this slide is many students what they do is wherever they see healthcare word, they will go and they will think it's biomedical engineer job. No, wherever medical, healthcare, these are all not biomedical job. Many good study students who want to develop, they are going into medical coding thinking that something code is there which is actually related to IT. No, no, no. This is a financial company. Okay, so they get documents or the data from the abroad, US or wherever. In that, what you are going to do is any diagnosed disease or tablet is there. Okay, for this you have to write code, means something like password you are writing, no, including alphabet and numeric numbers, like that you have to combine and make some pin code for that. It's nothing really. Even a 12th standard student can join this during the course. It's not at all a engineer course. Okay, so those who want to learn technical knowledge in the core, I never recommend this job for them. Even after you're feeling comfortable, okay, I'm okay, means you can join. Why they are selecting you is because you're doing anatomy, physiology, you have knowledge in biochemistry, nothing else. Engineering doesn't involve in this. Coding doesn't define like it's IT or something medical related. Next is healthcare analyst. This healthcare analyst, what they will do, this is also comes under finance. They will get health insurance they are doing, right? So in that they will submit ECG data, so that data you have to analyze. Okay, so this is BSc students, they and all do. Nursing students can also go in this BSc, medical related and all, they can go for this. So I never recommend. This is not an engineering job. Next is customer support. Customer support means you have to call client. Even it's a medical company, I will never recommend for this customer support. Next is technical knowledge. Technical knowledge, if you see, so technical writing. So this technical writing is like research papers they are doing, right? For them writing research journals. Okay, so they are getting payments from those who are in research, and you have to write. And this is also not a biomedical clinical research engineering like that and all, they will tell. So this is not our core job. So what are the company in which all these are providing? Application, R&D, quality, design. So GE, Philips, Siemens, Drager is a very good company, good package. Medtronic, Scanray, Trivitron, BPL, Siemens also good. Lead Medical. These all company hires this for this position. If you have knowledge of this thing, please apply to this company. Okay, so you can directly, once you are in 8th semester, you can directly apply for this company. Next, other company. Okay, in your left hand side, this is global, all over world. What are the best companies for biomedical engineer? Okay, Nihon Kodan are the best one. Okay, Striker in-house service engineer is there. Striker gives in-house service engineer, and these are the best companies where you can apply. All the roles you will get, in-house service engineer roles you will get. Okay, this is top in India. So Indian, particularly for India, what are the companies? So in this also PCB device designings, this and all include PCB. Okay, all this small PCB board service, all are involved in the sales services involved in this. Okay, quality analyst. Okay, analyst means Allenger also have this quality. Allenger is the best for X-ray in Chennai itself. It's there. Okay, so these are the companies. So you can have a screenshot. If you are in 8th semester, please start applying for these companies too. Next, the resume. Okay, why I have chosen this topic is this is very important. First thing, you should get a call from a company. So that call comes from by seeing your resume. Okay, so the resume should be role specific resume. Role specific resume means, for example, you are applying for radiological company. See, two things the company will see. One is your qualification, another is your skill. Nothing other they will see in your resume. So in that skill, mention something about radiology. If you don't know, please go and learn. Okay, use, there are many online sources out there. Learn basics of radiological, how they are doing and all stuff, and put that in your resume, and then you send that. So different company, different resume you should apply, then you will get easy. Many students said, I applied resume, no one called me, and many things this resume should be in a single page. No, it can be 2 page. When I was fresher, my resume was 4 pages. I got selected, many opportunity came when I briefly mentioned my skills. Doesn't mean you should have only 1 page resume. Okay, that is professional, they will say, but that and all company won't see actually. That's a reality. Okay, only 1 page. If you can manage everything in 1 page, please go with that. Otherwise, you can have 1 or 2 pages extra. Nothing wrong in that. They will see actually what actually you have mentioned in the skill where. So with that radiological company, for example, okay, if they see something related in your resume, okay, this guy knows about radiological, means the first call will come to you only. Okay, next is applying jobs, even they mention experience needed. So some companies, what they will mention 1 year, 2 year experience needed. What we will do, I am fresher, you will skip that. Don't do. In case they didn't got a correct candidate in 1 or 2 experience, the next they will go for fresher. They never mention. So now first I mentioned 1 and 2 year. Now I want fresher. They will not tell. If they see any fresher resume, they will immediately call. Okay, so this is applicable mostly 1 to 5 years. If they are asking, please freshers also apply. In case they didn't got, the next step they will go for fresher. Your resume might have got clicked. Okay, in some cases 10 to 12 years it's difficult if you are fresher means. So 1 to 5 years, please apply. Don't see they ask experience, so don't miss the chance. Sometimes your resume can get a click. Next is direct approach. If the company is nearby your area, please go directly and approach that. Okay, please directly. If you go and meet the HR, it has higher chances to recruit. Okay, next is right career path selection. So before doing this and all, whatever roles I have told in previous slide, you select that path, work on that, learn, build a skill, then you apply. Okay, any questions you are having in this session, please comment. We will answer you. Okay, or you can contact me. Okay, I will mention my number and mail ID in the description, so you can contact. Thank you.